going on? Johnny here from City Boys. Just parked the car. It's about 5:45 in the morning. Southern Ontario, about 7 degrees. I just started my walk into a tree stand I had set a little while ago. Cam in the area is starting to show a couple bucks swing through. Pre-rut now. It's about October 3rd, 14th. I believe a lot of North America is supposed to see a solar eclipse today. So I'm not totally sure how that's going to affect the animals. Maybe they'll think the apocalypse is coming and all come out. Here we go. It's still pretty dark, but you know, the sky is like just starting to lighten up a little. So I've reached our next spot here where I kind of have to wade my way through this river. I'm about, high thigh deep. I don't want to make too much noise because my stand is kind of just on the other side here. And we're on the other side. I found my stand here. Goes up there and crosses over. And then the stand is up there. Kind of overlooks this whole area out here that I've been camming. There's a pathway in front of me and a pathway beside me. Pretty distinct deer path. And let's just hope that something kind of walks across. Just to give you an idea of what's going on here, I've got my positioning lanyard is right here, right, with the Prosec, just so I can size it. And I've got my lineman safety line ready to go, and my harness on, and off I go. So I'm up here at my seat. I've just got my positioning lanyard around the tree. I'm going to set up my linesman line right here. So it'll kind of be over my back. And I'm not tremendously high, but, I'd say 25, 30 feet. And I have a deer path that crosses that way. And I have a deer path that crosses right in front of me over there that you can't really see, but I'm going to throw my main safety line on and get comfortable. Well, it wouldn't be City Boys hunting if it wasn't for at least one bonehead move per hunt. I got set up, safety lines in, sitting comfortable. I got my little bow holder and bag holder screwed into the tree, getting super comfortable. Forgot to attach my quiver to my fucking bow. So now I'm back out of the tree. I left all my gear there, and I'm hot-tailing it back to the truck to grab the other half of my bow and arrow. Fucking idiot. City Boys. be back. Just a little view of where I'm situated here, up on the tree stand. I set up a trail cam on this guy here, kind of shooting that way. And I set up a mock scrape over here. You can't really see it, but there's a little stick hanging there. We've caught some doe kind of touching their nose and rubbing around on it, so it's doing its job. There's a decent deer path that kind of runs in front of me here and then up through the forest that way. And there's another path that kind of runs, behind me there from way down over there. It kind of runs up behind. And then there was another one that comes this way behind me. So I'm hoping to get something kind of cross through. Now that the light is out, just gonna check out the setup. I've got my main linesman line positioning lanyard, bag, muddy stand. So I've got a reasonable amount of freedom to kind of pivot my hips, and I can lean out pretty far this way. I can lean out pretty far that way. And then if I give my hips a pop, I can actually turn around. And I've got great view this way. I'm just leaning on my lines. Hands are free. Just chilling on the platform. So, let's see how it goes. I don't know if you guys can see, but I plugged one of those little scent sticks into the ground. It also shows me wind direction, and I think you can see it's kind of right there. You can see a lot of the smoke is kind of coming up and that way. That's basically right into the forest where everything is. Forecasts today were saying that it was going to be pretty consistent coming out this way, the way that it's blowing now. But it's been kind of rotating between the two. A little out, a little in, a little out, a little in. So I heard that if you give kind of 2 or 3 short bursts of call, kind of indicates that a buck may have found a doe, and it gets all the other bucks jealous. They want to come in, join the party. So every kind of 25 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, I've been letting go of these little calls. So I'll do one now and see. Unfortunately, it's not too loud, so they have to be around to hear it. As I just sit here, chilling on my stand, the tree guy in me couldn't help but notice. I don't know how I didn't notice when I was setting the cam up or when I was here before, but there is quite a large European buckthorn right here. There's one kind of just past the cam area, right over there in the back. There's another one, very large one right here. And another huge European buckthorn behind me right there. Now, European buckthorns are unbelievably invasive in Ontario. They grow like wildfire, and they are thorny and a huge pain in the ass to prune and remove. But this time of year, I don't know if you can see, probably not, but this time of year they will develop their fruit. So they will grow these bundles of black berries all over, and the birds absolutely love them. Actually, you know what? You might be able to see a little bushel right there. But the birds love them, and deer absolutely love them. So once those berries pop a little harder in another couple weeks, I imagine more deer will be through the Cam area looking for European buckthorn berries. One there, one there, one there, one there. That's awesome. I set a couple of these scent sticks. They're good at least because they can show me the wind direction. But I put one right there, and I threw one right there, right there. Now the problem is that the forest where all of the doe and buck are all kind of like in there, that way. So the forecast was telling me that the wind was supposed to come this way, at least keep my scent out of the forest. But all morning since I've been here, since I put those sticks up, it's been blowing into the forest. Oh, yeah. Doesn't want to blow westbound for some reason. See, that one there and that one there, still blowing into the forest eastbound. Something just got into the river over there. I heard the splashes and I can see the ripples in the water. Something absolutely stepped into their water for sure. I definitely hear splashing. Down over there. I can hear splashing and I can see ripples in the water. Something's coming across. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There is absolutely something in the water, 100%. Well, I think that's about it for the day. I got here to the base of the tree at about 6:15, 6:10, 6:15, up in the tree and ready to go for 6:30. And then I had to go back to the truck because I realized I forgot half of my shit. So by the time I got there and back and then back up, it was about 7 o'clock, just after 7. And now we're looking at about noon. So it was a decent sit. I thought I heard something big kind of cross the little stream here. I saw some ripples in the water, but couldn't see what it is. Could have been anything. And that's about it. So nothing too crazy, and hopefully I learned something from this time out. Don't forget the quiver in the car. And until next time.
few weeks into the season. The only thing them dang city boys have shot so far is paper.